Laziness. Laziness is often more than just not wanting to work. It's a feeling that holds us back from doing what we know we need to do, even when the stakes are high. It's not about being lazy for the sake of it. It's that quiet resistance that makes us freeze in place. We might tell ourselves that we're just tired or need a break, but in truth, laziness often masks deeper feelings. Fear, self-doubt, or a sense of being overwhelmed. It's easy to get stuck in that feeling, but understanding it is the first step toward overcoming it. A big part of why we procrastinate is fear. Fear of failing, of not being good enough, of not getting it right. When faced with a big task, the thought of not succeeding can make us hesitate. You sit there, knowing what needs to be done, but somehow you can't take that first step. Winston Churchill's words, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts," remind us that failure is just another part of the journey. It's not the end. It's the courage to keep going that matters. The fear of failure holds us back, but the simple act of continuing is what helps us break through. Another reason laziness creeps in is a lack of direction. Without clear goals, it's easy to feel lost or unsure of where to start. When everything seems unclear, it's hard to gather the motivation to even begin. Tony Robbins said, "Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible." Goals give us something concrete to work toward, something to keep us moving forward. They don't have to be grand or perfect. They just need to give us a direction. Once we know where we're going, it's easier to take the first step, even if it's small. But maybe the biggest reason we avoid work is because it feels like too much. Huge tasks can feel overwhelming, and the thought of tackling them makes us freeze. It's tempting to do nothing because doing something seems impossible. The trick is to break down those big tasks into smaller, manageable steps. As Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. By focusing on one small action at a time, we create habits that push us forward. It's not about doing everything all at once. It's about taking consistent action, no matter how small it feels. The key to overcoming laziness is action, not waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect motivation. Start with small, manageable tasks. Set clear goals, even if they're simple, and break them down into smaller steps. Build a routine that keeps you consistent and don't let distractions take you off course. And trusting that every small step counts towards something bigger.